How would you suggest accurately tracing our ancestry?
Genealogy. Genealogy is when you build your family tree. There's actually websites now. Well, there's probably always been there. We just never knew. We just didn't bother. We were too busy spitting in tubes. They advertise that. Take your ancestry, and then Henry Gates promoting it, and then they go around the country and it makes a big thing. And they're not really telling you. That doesn't mean that's all entertainment. It's right on the box when you buy it. Entertainment purposes only. You have to do your genealogy. So you go on these genealogical websites like Ancestry.com, FamilySearch.org, MyHeritage. There's a bunch of them. The best ones most of the people use is Ancestry.com or FamilySearch.org. They both owned by the Mormons, later day saints. They know who we are. They have the biggest database. They've been known who we are. There's a whole story behind the Mormons and what their whole Mormon thing is, and their whole Bible beliefs and stuff. They know who we are in America. That's why they're there. That's why they're in Utah, Judah. That's why they set up shop there and inherited those buildings that were already there. They know what was over there. So yeah, that's how you really do. When you do that and you put in specific info, you start getting hints, and these are records: birth certificates, marriage certificates, military records, census. The address directory, social security registers, death index, birth index. It's real stuff. This is your real bloodline. It's not no Kunta Kinte stuff. It's not no you guessing and then you're getting wrong. And then, no, this is real. This is your family. This is your bloodline. And when you actually do it, you'll see you ain't gonna find no Africans. I've done genealogy, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been doing this for the last 2 years. I do about 3 a week, and mostly black folks that reach out to me for help, and there's no Africans there, guys.
Yeah, so you're not with that DNA stuff at all. That's complete BS.
It's not that I'm not with that. We know scientists admit it's entertainment. They'll tell you it's not. That doesn't work for ancestry, and you got to understand, if they're leading you to Africa on purpose. A lot of people that take DNA tests know their genealogy, and their genealogy doesn't come up in the test. And then you take 2 or 3 tests, you get different results. And what are they using as the source?
Right.
What are they determining is an African? What are they determining is a so-called Mongol? What are they? It's like Rick Kittles admitted it's less than 0.1% accurate.
Who's Rick Kittles? Who's that? Rick Kittles.
He's the one that owns AfricanAncestry.com. He said he has the biggest database for African Americans. He was on 2020, and she asked him the hard questions, and he had to admit it's only 0.01% accurate.
Damn.
So I have a whole video on the Ancestry DNA test kits and how it's a all scam. Like they tested identical twins and they had different results. And when you go to the blood specialist, and they went to Harvard and they saw their DNA, it was so alike. They were so identical that it shouldn't have been different.
Wow.
We got a news report, a black lady. She sent it over and she got that she was white European Jew. And then she was mad at that result, so she went to another company and they told her, what she wanted to hear: West African 80%. It just switched completely. They have dogs. They have people sending in dog DNA on purpose to prove that this is a hoax, and they get results talking about they're Abenaki Indians, and because they're going off the person who sent the information. They're going off whatever information they have of that person. They just fill in it in.
Wow.
So how can you send dog DNA and it can send you back results?
Right.
What we are about the business now is awakening.
I'll tell you, this is real interesting because it's something that a lot of people aren't used to hearing, and we're hearing more and more of it now. And it's like people are like, why is everybody talking about this? So it's definitely an interesting and a hot button topic right now. Definitely. Now, these black Europeans, what were their name that you keep referencing? What were their name historically? Like, how can we, if we want to look for them, what would we search for? Would it just be Moors, or do they have a name?
What's their name? No, they're called English. They're called Dutch. They're called Protestants. They're called Quakers, Puritans.
But they were black.
French. Yes. See, they made us think Europe meant white. That's what I'm trying to explain to everybody. You got to break out of that. Those are spells put on us. And that everybody that's so-called black came out of Africa. That's a spell. That's killing your whole genealogy.
Firstborn among the continents, though so much later in culture and civilization than some of more recent birth, America so far as her physical history is concerned has been falsely denominated the New World. Hers was the first dry land lifted out of the waters. Hers the first shore washed by the ocean that enveloped all the earth beside. And while Europe was represented only by islands rising here and there above the sea, America already stretched. I asked him to elaborate. He elaborated on that somewhere. Do you want to elaborate any more on that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I just want people to understand that you gotta, when you're reading something, you're hearing, oh, the European or the whites did this, or the white, you gotta, it might include a black person, and the white man is the scapegoat, and what's about to be, the Pandora's box is about to be open. A lot of people already see this research is going on. People are actually going deeper than me. And there is a black elite that's been ruling. They never stop ruling. You've been looking at the wrong person the whole time. All kinfolk ain't kinfolk, and you guys just gotta realize that. And it's okay. It's okay, but just acknowledge that it's not just the white man.
Family, Rod Hayes said the same exact thing. The video that got my channel got suspended. Rod Hayes said that same exact thing. So if they snatch this video,